everybody. It's me, Anime Reader here, and I had planned on doing something different for this episode, for the first of the episodes of a non-Undertale theme, but I need to figure out my computer more because it's being extremely stubborn, and when I tried to do a uh, a video of me reading a comic using the program that made it to where you guys could see what I was reading, it lagged a lot. So I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. But anyway, so for this, I'm going to tell you guys about something that has been making it really hard for me to talk to people and or do anything with groups of people, like being myself and talking to my friends out in public, or going, or just talking to a random stranger. It's all because of what happened when I was a kid. When I, when, when I was first able to talk, I, there was something wrong in my brain. It affected me to where I spoke backwards, and it took me longer to understand things. When so I had to go to PPI school to re relearn how to speak properly. When I went when I finally went into first grade and other grades, each year I was the target of bullying. Every single year. I'm sorry, it's still hard for me to talk about this. It had gotten to the point where I knew that if I were to make it less painful, I did not tell anyone what was going on. I would hide it from my parents, hide it from my family, hide it from my friends, the teachers, to where I had a permanent smile on my face. Very much like how Sans is in the Undertale series. It gotten to a point where I would think about suicide every single day, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I would pray every night that God would end my life. Every single night. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I wouldn't be crying for this. The last couple of years of my time at school were the only 2 years that I didn't have a bully. All the other years, all throughout of school, I had the bullies would take turns bullying me. I thought that once we moved away from my original school into my new house, I thought that it would have been better. I tried letting myself be more outgoing and try to make friends. I was dead wrong. I did make friends, but that didn't mean I wasn't bullied. The group I hung out with were other kids that were special needs or were picked on all the time. When my mom finally found out about the bullying, she was really confused because I would stick up for my friends, and but I would allow the bullying of myself to go on, if, even though it would hurt me more. When I was in middle school, that was the time that I had the one bully that I couldn't hide the feelings from my family. The boy would beat me up on the bus, in the playground, any chance that they got. It got into the point where my mom called the school and complained and complained, but it only made it worse. I know that there's people out there that think that bullying someone is fun, that it's all just a game, that they're not hurting anybody. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but every day I have to live with the fact that I was bullied, that many of my memories were of me being bullied. I can't even remember the good things. Whenever I try to look back into my past, all I can remember are the things that people have done inside of me. When I was being bullied. Please, think of if you're if you think it'd be fun to pick on just someone that you meet. Think of people like me who are forced to live with the memories of what you've done. How every time that they look in the mirror, they see the things that you would bully them for. How they are always afraid of people that they meet, afraid that they too would be just like you. Please, don't be a bully. I'm sorry, I can't do any more.